Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At the club, Kyle and Claire talk about Jack and Diane. He teases that they still have their differences, like which James Bond movie they'll watch. Kyle learns Claire has never seen them and explains that Bond drinks martinis. He pours them champagne and she asks what they're celebrating. Just then, Summer walks in and tells Kyle they need to talk. It's about Harrison. Looking peeved, Claire offers to step aside so they can talk. Summer tells Kyle that she's concerned what Harrison will hear about her mother at school. She's really missing, and there are cops' children in his class. He's already had questions because he was supposed to play ping pong with Phyllis yesterday. This thought makes Kyle smile. He assures Summer she's not being overprotective. Summer thinks they need to prepare him. They need to talk to their son tonight. Summer knows her mom can take care of herself, but this is driving her crazy, and she's trying to focus on the things she can control. Kyle argues that they shouldn't interrupt their son's movie night with his parents, but Summer worries that if he hears about Phyllis going missing, he'll flash back to when Jordan kidnapped him and feel afraid. Do they want that for even a moment? Kyle concedes that she's right. Summer's sorry she interrupted his romantic dinner. Kyle stands. They'll go up and talk to Harrison, who will always come first. Claire returns and asks if they need more time. Kyle is sorry, but Summer made him realize they need to talk to Harrison about Phyllis. Claire understands. Kyle asks her to wait for him. Summer doesn't want to rush their talk with Harrison. Claire tells Kyle to take all the time he needs and kisses him. She'll wait at the bar. Once there, she orders a martini. Nick joins Victoria at Society and thanks her for meeting him. They talk about Sharon and Phyllis going missing. Victoria says it's so unlike Phyllis to stay off the radar, and remarks on neither of them calling him back. Nick's not sure what to think. Victor sighs that it's been quite a year for their family. Nick admits it's getting harder and harder to stay positive. She says they have to lean on each other and stay strong for their kids. That's what Sharon and Phyllis would want him to do. Nick thinks his sister is right about the kids. No matter how old they are, they pick up on stuff. Victoria muses about them always managing to put on a brave face. Nick says he was talking to Billy about that earlier. He shares that he stopped by earlier to discuss Phyllis. Victoria says they're both great fathers. They have that in common. She tells Nick he doesn't always have to be so strong. Nick admits it would be nice if there was a day when things didn't fall apart and he didn't have to worry. Victoria thinks that's coming. She points out Victor's recovering, Nikki's sober, and Claire is finally rid of Jordan. She's sure Phyllis and Sharon will reach out soon. Nick hopes she's right, but he has a sinking feeling they're in real danger. In the abandoned mental hospital, Phyllis cries out. She's in pain and feels like she drank battery acid. Sharon coaxes her to drink the bottle with the sticker. They realize Phyllis' pulse is racing. Sharon's sure that she was poisoned by water. When she drinks the one with the sticker, it will be the end. Phyllis is unconvinced. Sharon reminds her it's a game. Phyllis questions if it's just game over for her. Sharon calls out to the voice to ask if she got the riddle correct. Phyllis trusts her less than she does the voice, who needs to answer right now. Phyllis continues to agonize on the sofa and yells as Sharon continues trying to convince her to drink the antidote. They get to discussing Sharon poisoning Daniel's whiskey. Sharon reminds her she accused her of trying to run her off the road. You were wrong about me then, and you're wrong about me now. She hands her the water bottle. Phyllis still won't drink. Sharon can't force her. This is your call. Phyllis finally tells her to give her the bottle. Whether it kills her or not, at least she won't have to listen to her self-righteous voice anymore. Shut up. She drinks and they wait. At Society, Nick doesn't know what to tell his kids. They don't know that Sharon and Phyllis are in trouble, and that's the truth. He can lie to the kids. Victoria guesses he can't lie to himself. I can tell from the look on your face that you're 100% convinced that Sharon and Phyllis need your help, aren't you? Daniel appears. He's with him on that. He's telling Lucy everything's fine, but tries to tell himself that, and he just can't buy it. Nick admits it's getting harder and harder to explain why they've gone AWOL for so long. Daniel worries they'll never see Sharon or his mother again. Daniel has been in constant contact with Chance, and the Force has come up with absolutely nothing. Now Summer's freaking out and Lucy's asking why her grandmother isn't texting her back. He can't send her on tour with Danny again without tipping her off. Victoria suggests Lucy come out to the ranch. Daniel appreciates that. Nick is telling Daniel they both have a lot of questions, but no answers when Chance walks in. He's glad they're both there. He has news about Sharon and Phyllis. They now have evidence that they need to be found. They have footage of a windowless white van driving around the corner they last saw Phyllis on footage. Similarly, the same van was caught on camera leaving the Cassidy First parking lot, where Sharon's car was left behind. Since then, there's been no sign of Phyllis or Sharon.